You're gonna love it. In fact, I think you're gonna see it twice.
Yo, guy, did you hear about the new Megamind what are you watching? Dakota Johnson told me to watch the new Madam Web. Dude, how long have you had that playing on loop? I might even go see it twice. Are you okay? Mommy Dakota told me to. Dude, that movie looks terrible. Why would you go and see that in theaters? Nonetheless, 2 times in a row. Ah! Oh my god, why did you shoot me? I just recovered from the last one. I got 5 more in this chamber for the next person that talks trash about my queen. You are unwell. You need to, like, go outside, get a job, something. I need to go and patch this up. Ow. 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 Okay. I know the white shirt isn't super flattering. I look like a Moist Critical clone, but I just got out of a really bad cold. I'm finally recovering. The only thing I have now is an endless supply of snot in my head. But don't worry, because there's someone with even more snot in their head, and they apparently work at Sony, and they're trying to make Marvel movies. Because, oh my god, the Madam Web movie is going to be so bad. I know I'm late to this party. I know that, like, everyone and their grandmother's already made a video about this, but I really only recently started digging into everything bad about this movie, and I'm in a state of shock. This is going to be one of the worst forms of media we've ever seen. Like, I know this movie is going to be bad because even the cast know it's bad. I mean, Dakota Johnson, the main character, the Madam Web herself in the flesh, actually quit her talent agency the week the trailer for this movie released. Now, that could easily be coincidence. That could just be a coincidental event, but is it? Level with me. Is it really? Actually, no. I'm gonna answer my own question for me. Thanks, Evan. No problem, Evan. Dakota Johnson actually recently hosted Saturday Night Live, and her intro sketch for SNL, where you tell a bunch of goofy jokes, she talks about her movie. This is the only time she references the movie, and she has some choice words to say about it. It truly is flattering.
I have a new movie coming out. It's called Madam Web. It is in the Marvel Universe, and it also stars Sydney Sweeney. So it's kind of like if AI generated your boyfriend's perfect movie.
If I had a glass of water, I would have spit it all over my screen. What did you just say about the movie? Did you just say that the movie was like AI would have generated your boyfriend's favorite movie? It isn't even something that you would like. No, this is only in the situation that you have a significant other who's also a male and likes AI-generated images. This is going to be a really bad movie. And the thing is, Sony doesn't pay SNL to promote their stuff. This isn't like they told her to go up and promote her new movie that's coming out. This was clearly her trying to make a dig at the movie. This came from her words, her written script. And so, this is coming from malice. This is something that she has held deep ever since having filmed this situation. You already know that Sony reps, having watched this SNL skit, were in the studio like, is there anything we can do about this? Like, can we kill her or something? We can make her disappear and then, like, get someone else to promote the movie? Dude, we already filmed the movie, and don't you think it would look really bad if she just randomly disappeared right after making this sketch for SNL? I mean, yeah, but she's making the movie look bad. And, like, if the movie looks bad, then, how are we gonna sell? Dude, They've seen the trailer. They already know. There's no need to do any convincing. And do not get me started on this absolute monstrosity of an attempt at promotional material that I've ever seen in my life that went viral on Twitter about a month ago.
So, while my character in the movie may be able to see the future, I also can.
Really?
And I know what the future brings.
Is that so?
I know that when you see Madam Web, you're gonna love it. In fact, I think you're gonna see it twice.
I've changed my mind. I'm going to see this movie 18 times. Yeah, no, they actually gave up on promoting this movie so bad that they tried to mommy dom us into watching this movie with Dakota Johnson. That's just absurd. And moving away from just the main character's thoughts about this, whoever's working in the editing department for this movie also probably hates what they're doing. They're probably being paid in paper clips and nickels because what are the promotional arts? Like, this is the most classic thing that you probably think of when you hear the Madam Web movie. It's this image of her staring directly into your soul through your retinas, and then just various images of the edited characters and their spider personas or spider-sonas behind them. them, right? And I'm just going to ignore the fact that you can still see the web with just low opacity above her face, and it's just not really cut out at all. But I want you to pay attention to some of the poses in these images. Look at her face really quickly. And then let's go to, I don't know, this image. Wait a minute. It's the same goddamn... It's the same. Did they do one photo shoot for this movie? And then it only gets worse when I pulled up this one image I found on Instagram. This one I didn't even know was a thing. But just take a look at it. Who in their right mind thought that they would take images of the characters and then be like, oh, we have a whole other side of the screen to fill up. What are we going to put there? We got to put something like a good design, something to really sell what the plot of the movie or a good vibe of what you're going to expect when you walk into theaters. Oh, have you considered taking the image and zooming out and tilting it slightly? Someone give that man a promotion. In fact, actually make him the director of the next Morbius movie. We need to actually... Sony... Stop making Marvel. I know you really like that you own the rights to so much Spider-Man merchandise, but stop, please. Like, stick to Spider-Verse. Like, that was a banger. The animated Spider-Verse movies, peak. Chef's kiss. Where did we go wrong with the live action? Who did you, like, fire or murder? What's going on? There is one Photoshop art that I think looks sort of good for this movie. Like, there was one that I saw and I was like, ooh, that looks kind of smooth. And then I zoomed in on it. But, of course, I'm, like, blue-balling you guys right now. It's this one. Like, that looks nice. That looks cool. Wow. Her eye, spider, she's the web lady. Webs are spiders. That's a thing they do. But take a closer look at that spider really quickly. Do you see that there's still white on the spider? From whatever PNG downloading site they cut it out of, as well as the very evident drop shadow effect they downloaded off of Photoshop. Like, oh my god, they even, like, just didn't even barely crop the butt of the spider off to fit it onto her eye. They actually thought that maybe they could just have this put on a post-it note in some theaters and people would be like, oh, that looks kind of cool from a distance. But of course, I'm nitpicking really goofy stuff right now. This isn't actually the movie. This is just promotional stuff. Maybe they have chimpanzees working on the promotional stuff and the movie is actually good. Well, let's take a look at some trailers that kind of display things that scare me. They make me a little spooked, if I may, and it isn't the spiders.
I can see the future. Get off the train! That man's trying to kill you. What?
Now, there's a small detail I've noticed, and I don't think anyone else has really pointed this out yet, but I wanted you guys to look at the next part of this trailer, just a little snippet from it, and tell me if you've noticed the same detail I'm about to mention.
You have to trust me. Let's try that again.
This is Marvel Groundhog Day. This is Groundhog Day, but if it was Marvel. I mean, honestly, they could probably pull that off well. Groundhog Day is a cool idea for a movie concept. It's been executed before, sort of okay-ish, and so maybe this could be good. But let's take a look at another trailer. Not a nook or a cranny. Let's take a look with your eyes at the next trailer that I found.
I'm having visions. In the future, you all possess powers too.
Why are you looking at me? She's the one with the lasers.
If you want to live, you have to trust me.
You don't think this is weird?
If Cinema Sins was recording a video for this movie, he would already have like 16 dings just for the writing. You don't think this is a little weird? No, it's not weird. Time travel's normal. I actually do it all the time with my friends. Also, I don't want to ever get it twisted that I'm trashing on these actresses. They are extremely talented. I just feel like they have very bad talent agencies who've been putting them onto this. Unfortunately. They were probably like baited with the idea that they were going to get into a Marvel movie, but unfortunately, this is the wrong studio.
How we're all connected?
We have to figure out why.
You know, I just sat down today and watched the original Pacific Rim movie, which was made in 2013, and the CGI in that movie, despite every single scene, even the ones that don't need to be, being filmed on a green screen, look better than the CGI I'm seeing in a movie that was made in 2023, a decade later. What are they smoking in Sony?
Seeing the future.
Oh God! Pee! That was a joke about the letter. That was not a piss joke. Please do not think I'm making poo-poo potty jokes right now. This is a serious thing we're looking at.
It's just the beginning.
You know, who is responsible for this? Who am I to blame for the creation of this movie? Oh my God. There's a Madam Web Wikipedia already. Oh, I need to look into this. What is this? Madam Web is an upcoming American superhero film based on Marvel Comics featuring the characters of the same name. Huh. I never would have thought of it that way. Produced by Columbia Pictures and D. Bonaventura Pictures, it is in association with Marvel Entertainment, distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. It is intended to be the 4th film in Sony's Spider-Man universe. The 4th? What are the other few? What is this? Oh, I see. Oh, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and Morbius. Oh, we're up to a great lineup so far. I see. They have some bangers following this one up. Okay, so we have Dakota Johnson, of course, that stuff. Sony began development in Madam Web for its film Shared Universe in September 2019. They should have stopped there, but let's continue. With Sezama and Sharpless hired to write the script. Oh, okay, I see who to blame now. Let's look into these guys. Also, I don't know if it's obvious. Don't witch hunt these guys. They made a bad movie. We all make bad things on occasion. I make bad videos every single day, so cut them some slack. Bully me instead. But let's look into it. Oh my god. I loaded his IMDb. We're off to a good start. So this guy, he made Morbius, as well as Gods of Egypt, Power Rangers, and The Last Witch Hunter. Wow, this guy's got a stacked roster. All right, how about his buddy? So we have Matt Sazama. How about our boy Burke Sharpless? Sharpless, yeah. Yeah, he has to be a little not sharp to make this. Oh my god. He made all the same movies. They're like the Russo brothers if the Russo brothers were on crack. They're like the anti-Russo brothers, the evil Russo brothers. So yeah, I guess the moral of this story is you don't need to be Matt Pat to theorize this is about to be a whole bunch of poo-poo duty. Now, I'm going to go in with positive thoughts, because honestly, I do like superhero movies. Call me old-fashioned and also very easy to fool, but funny CGI always gets my brain a tickling, so I'm going to go watch it. I'm going to go check it out, and if it's ass, I'm going to cry. But I'm not going to go see it on the release day, because my god, they're releasing it on Valentine's Day, which is 3 days after my birthday, which is... I don't know if I want to be watching it within the same week time span of my birthday. I'll go watch it when no one else is in the theaters. So, the first day, I guess so, I won't watch it then. I'll watch it some of the other days. But anyways, I am going to be hitting the road. So thank you guys for being here. Subscribe if you are new. I make videos every single day about goofy things I find online. And like the video as well, so you can catch me on your homepage more often. Don't ask what I did today with my voice there, because I don't know. I can't answer that for you. But thank you guys for being here. I'm going to get out of here for now. And so as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night. And I'm going to go watch that little ad again, actually.